Hey guys, oh what's up? How's it going? This is Onthik, your boy Onthik from firewithcode.com, and welcome to another tutorial of JavaScript. So today we're gonna be building a country app using HTML, CSS, no, not CSS, a little bit of CSS and Bootstrap, and the main one is JavaScript. So let's jump into that project that we're gonna be building today. So let's go to there. Wow, that is pretty cool. So stylus app. So when we're gonna search here, let's say you want to search for a country called let me just close that pause that video for a second. Okay guys, so now when we want to search for a country, look, there is a placeholder also that says enter the country name. So let's enter my motherland, where is that is Bangladesh, and then hit the search button. Look, yeah, we've got that. So that's pretty cool. Now if you want which countries contains the A letter, show me that countries. Okay, so like that. So just search for it, hit the search button, boom. Oh guys, we've got that. So that's pretty cool. There is Bangladesh, that is Azerbaijan, and then Bahmas. I don't know about that. Australia, Argentina. Yeah, that's all. Algeria, Afghanistan, and Islands. That's American Samoa. That's pretty cool. So let's go. So in this app we're gonna be building that app, and I'll walk you through every step that you need to have to make this project. So let's just jump into the code. Okay guys, no, not here, not in the terminal. We want the code editor. What I'm gonna be using right now, that is the Visual Studio Code, and I'm gonna make a file called index.html, and I want a file called the index.js. Okay, let's make a file called styles.css. I don't know if we need or not. Let's just make that styles.css. If we need that, we're gonna use that. If we don't need, we're gonna just delete that. Okay, let's go to your index.html, and then let's just paste the HTML boilerplate, then the exclamation mark, and hit tab, and you'll be good to go. Now I'm gonna say link, and then styles.css. That's pretty cool. Now we want the script, and then the source is gonna be the index.js. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now we want to make sure that we're gonna be using an API to get that information. Okay, so we'll get the image from the API and the text, the country name from the API, and we're just gonna build that, and when we search that, it's gonna appear here. So we want the bootstrap. Bootstrap. Let's go to bootstrap, and then hit enter, and then go to the Bootstrap, the most popular HTML and CSS and JavaScript library in the world, and then go to the docs, and you'll see that CSS file link. And what you're gonna do, you want to copy that file link and then go to your code editor and paste that into the head tag and then hit save. Okay, now that's cool. Now we want the input. Okay, input bar. So to do that, I want to make a div called container, which is a class of what that call is Bootstrap in Bootstrap. So I'm gonna say input, and then that is gonna be text and some class of Bootstrap class that is gonna be form control, and then hit save back in the browser. Oh, I need to open it up I'm gonna open with the live server. If you want the live server, then go to that shop. Let me just show you the extension shop. Yeah, I call that shop because I'm gonna be buying that. Yeah, guys. Okay. I'm gonna search for live server, and you'll get that. Look, there's 10 million people that they have downloaded this extension, because that's pretty great. So now look, we've got that beautiful input bar, but we want a little bit of padding. So to do that, we're just gonna use a Bootstrap class called M5 means margin 5 rem, and then hit save. Look, we've got that. Now we want a placeholder, yeah, placeholder, and enter your country name. Yeah, we want your country name. Let's hit save back in the browser. Wow, we've got that. Yeah. Now we want the text in here, the country app text. Okay, so let's just say that. Let's go to your code editor, and let's do h2, and it's gonna be country app. Hit save back in the browser. Wow, that is looking pretty great. Now we want the button, so the button is gonna be, we want to have a class which is from Bootstrap, and that is gonna be button. We want a blue button, so to do that, we want to say button primary. Now hit save back in the browser. Oh, we haven't set the text in the button, so we want to say search. Yeah, now hit save back in the browser. We've got the search button. Yeah, that is pretty cool, like that. So now now we want another div that is gonna be a class of container, like like we have done earlier. So in here we want another class called result, because we're gonna get the countries from here, so that is gonna be the result. So now let's just go to our, now we want the API key. So let's just search for the REST countries, restcountries.eu. Okay, and I'll give that link in the description below, that you can find it easily, and I'll also put the app GitHub link source code in the description below. So in here there is a navbar called, we want to go the name section. So from the name we want that link, but after doing that I need to do something in JavaScript file, in my JavaScript file. Now go to your index.js and then define the button. When you click on the button, then it should show the result. So to do that, we need to add event handler. At first we need to just find that const, and then the button. We need to have a class in here in the button. So I'm gonna say that is the search button for the JavaScript, and there should be another class in the input bar. I'm gonna say input bar. Okay, so let's go to index.js and then let's say search button and document.get query selector. Now we're gonna say the class name dot, and then the class name, the search button, search SEARCH, search button, so btn, and then const the input bar, because we want the text from the input bar, so we want to say input bar, then document dot query selector, and then we want the input bar, so dot input bar. Yeah, let's just console.log that to make sure that we've got the right button and the input bar. Console.log search button and then the input bar. Now hit save, back in the browser, and then go to inspect, and in the inspect we want the console. Okay, don't just forget about that. That is something that we don't know. Okay, but that is nothing. Yeah, we find that is the search button, and then that is the input bar. Look, it's gonna just showing the highlighting that input bar, and it's gonna highlighting the search button. So let's close that. Now we believe that we can, because we've got the right information. Okay, so let's add an event listener to the search button. So to do that, we want to say search button dot add event listener, and when someone click on that button, we want to make a function here and to do something by that function. So when someone click, we want to call a data from that REST countries API. So in the name section, don't forget about that. That is the name section, and then copy that on that first line. Okay, that first line, copy, and what you want to do, you want to just say fetch, because you want to fetch the data. That's how in JavaScript we call the data from an API. And we want to give a caret here, and then to do a template string. So and then we want to paste the link of that. So in here, in the name, there was a name variable, so that is a variable. So in that name variable, we want to delete that, and we want to say, so, and in ES6 we want to say, to do template string, we want to get the text from the input bar, okay, from the input bar. So we want to say input bar dot value. We want the value from the input bar. So after that, we want to do then we want to say response, and then we want to convert it to JSON, okay, to do. So that's how we convert a string to JSON. And then we want to say then, and then we want the data. Let's just console.log the data for now, and we'll do something with it after getting the data correctly. Now hit save. Back in your browser. Now inspect, then go to console. Let's just search for something. Let's say we want all the countries that contains the A letter. Okay. Oh, no. We've got that there are 240 countries in the world that contains the A letter. Look, we've got everything, all of the thing. So let's say we want the name from there. Okay. So look, that is an array. Look, there is a square bracket, and then there is some objects. All are the objects. So we can do we can go through the for each by the for each method, the for each function in JavaScript, the built-in function. Let's just get the name from here. So we want the first array, the first item of the array. If you do data.name, you won't gonna get that. You are gonna get an error. Just look at that, and then you want to say let's say A search. Look, oh, that said undefined because there is nothing in the A. So if you want, if you say like 0, the first item, the first element, then search A, search. Look, we've got Afghanistan. If we search for Bangladesh, look, we've got Bangladesh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, what we want to do, we want to get that data, and we want to make a function for that. So to make a function, we want to say const display countries. Okay, display countries. So there is gonna be the display countries, and we want a parameter called data, and then console.log data to check if we get that data correctly or not. So let's say A search. Oh, we've got that. So now we want to get that data, and we want to get all the data. From all the data, we want the image, and we want the name of the country. Okay, so let's see what is the property name of the image. We've got the name. The property name of the name is name. Okay, yeah. And then the that is the image. Yeah, flag image. Okay, so that is the flag image. So we'll say flag. So to do that, we want to say data dot for each, and we want a parameter. Let's say we want the country. Okay, now we want to say country.name. We want to get the name at first. Let's see. Let's just console.log the country.name. Okay, now hit save back in your browser. Let's say, hey, we've got that. We've got all of the information. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now let's just make it visible in the document, in the HTML document. So let's go to your editor, and we want to create a div element. Okay, so for that, div, and then we want to say document dot create element. Document dot create. Ouch! What is happening? Element create element. So now we want to create a div, and we're gonna have a class of that div. Div.class name, that is gonna be, let's just go to the bootstrap, and we want cards from here. So we want that card. Okay, that one, we are gonna use that. So there is a class called card. Okay, and there is a style with 18 rem. Okay, we'll do it in CSS. That's why we need that CSS file. Okay, now let's say card. Okay, now card, and we want to say in CSS we want card, and then with 18 rem. Yeah. Now we want to copy that one from the bootstrap. Don't copy all of that, just copy from image to that div. Copy, and then we want to say div dot inner HTML is equal to the I want to say here, want to paste that in and do some alignments here. Want to tab them. Yeah. Okay, so we've got that. So in here we want to get the image source to, so in the country, so not like that, we want to do like that. So country, country, country dot flag, and now we've got that image, and in here we're gonna say h2, and we're gonna just delete that text from here. Pretty long text. Delete, and then we're gonna say what that is gonna be the name of the country, and then we're gonna have name. Save that. Wow, cool. Now let's just go to your document, just close that one. Let's say A, search for that. I think there is a problem. Let's see in the console. Oh, that is not that problem, but not supported style sheet index.html. Let me see. Oh, that is not a problem, bro. Now, oh, we want to append that child into the result. We didn't see, we didn't say to the div element where we want to put him. Okay, that is a boy. Okay, so in that result we want to select that result, so const and then result document dot query query selector selector. Now we want to say dot result result. Yeah. Now we want to append that child into the result. Result dot append child, and we want the div. Now let's hit save, back in the browser, and search for A. Ow, we've got that, but that one is so big. Okay, let me just do that. That is so big, so big. So we want to say in the result, and we want to display them flexible, make them flexible. Okay, the curved width 18 RAM. Let's just do it in the JavaScript. I think after that it's gonna be div dot width. Let's do div dot style dot width. That is gonna be 18 RAM. Let's hit save. Let's search for A. Yeah, we've got that. Now we want to say the result is going to be display flex, and then flex wrap. Let's make a little bit of padding. Let's add some margin to it. M5. Yeah. Now let's hit A. Okay. And we want a little bit of shadow. So the bootstrap class, shadow shadow. Hit save, back in the browser. Search for that. We've got that shadow. But to do the alignment here, like that one, to do that, what we want to do, let me just solve that problem. Okay, the width 18 RAM. Okay, just wait. I'm just gonna pause that video and to solve that problem. After solving that problem, I'll back. Hey guys, I've got the solution right now. So let's see. I've got a mistake in here, the styles link. Okay, so we want to say styles.css. Okay, and there was a spelling mistake, so let's hit save, and then back in your browser. Oh, we've got that, guys. We've got everything that we need to have. But there was a problem. There is a problem in here. So if you search for, let's say, I want to search for my country because I love my country, Bangladesh, and then hit search button, you have no result. If you want to see that, you want to go at the bottom of the result. Look, we've got that. But we don't want that. We just want to remove everything, and we want the country that we have searched here. So to do that, we want to delete, and when we search, we want to delete everything from the result. We want to add we want to make empty everything that we need to have. So we want to do something called the result dot inner HTML is equal to an empty string that is gonna be nothing. Just hit save, back in browser. Let's search for A. Okay, let's search for Bangladesh. Oh, we've got that, guys. That's insane. So if you search for the country called Australia, let's search. Oh, we've got the Australia. So there is no event listener for the key. When we press the enter key, that is not happening. Let's say A, when we press enter key, I'm pressing the enter key, but it's not working. But there is no feature about that, but I want to add that in here. So let's add that feature in here. So to do that, we want to add an event listener to the input bar. Input bar dot add event listener called key press. Okay, and then we want now we want to say if there should be an event if e dot key code is equals to 13. I think that is the enter button key. Then it's gonna click on the search button. Then search button dot click. Hit save, back in your browser. A, hit enter. Yo, we've got that, guys. Yeah. Now we want to when we want to say my country always. I love my country. Bangladesh. Hit enter. Oh, we've got that, guys. That's insane. That is a real world application. How? Let's see, which one? AZ. Oh, we've got that. We've got the countries that contains the A and Z letter. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And please, if you like that video, please leave a like in the below. And if you want something more, and then you want to comment below. So, and if you want to help people by learning that, please share this video. As always, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.